Right. Into the gates. Video. Okay. I have the guys. '94 was technically optimal. I do the ice puzzle, don't I? It's me not. It's so fun. Let me get the items.
J-Match is gonna be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, J-Match will be so pleased. I do need choice band. Actually, we have the items. Coincidence. Choice scarf. You are Roap. You are Twisted Spoon. Where is Twisted Spoon? Where's Twisted Spoon? These are two. Do you have this? There it is. Okay. Yeah, the pre-damages. Do... Maybe 40. Okay. I actually have to teach secret power, which is very funny. Hammer arm. Alright. Before I enter, I'm gonna double check. Beedrillite, of course. There's no item. Choice scarf for 180 HP. Choice band. You don't get pre-damaged. 240 of Roap. You have overheat. 95. I do believe this is all correct. We'll save. Oh, it's time for the ice puzzle. God damn it. Ah, yeah. Okay. Save here. I'm incredibly nervous. It should be really safe. Rock is the right berry. Rock does special attacks. How, I don't even know the win con. Oh, what? Oh, what is this puzzle? So I need to go there. So I need to get on top of that somehow? Maybe here? What is this stupid puzzle? Fuck this puzzle. Did you save right before? Do you know the solution?
I do not remember.
So how do I get down there? So I need to get there. Hmm. This maybe? What's this? Ay. I am not a little kid.
What?
This puzzle sucks. Why is why does this puzzle exist? I feel like I have to get over here. There's no way though. That's not how I get there. Oh, I have to get on top of that then. How do I do that? I have to hit that then. Okay. How do I do that? Go all the way on the other side. I can see the steps, but how do you do it? I have to get there and go down. Do you need help? You know, Z, honestly, I would take help. I don't know the puzzle. I have a suspicion you need to get, I don't know if my cursor's even. I know you need to get, I think, the one in the middle. Get on there. Why is puzzle harder than the hardcore no luck stuff? Honestly. I might be spending more time on this puzzle than the Vito line. But I think it's you have to get onto that rock, and then to get onto that rock, you have to get onto the one in the middle, which I know is very descriptive. Fucking hell. I think I'm just doing the same things over again. Maybe this? I thought that was it. I don't know. It's not this. I've done this like 7 times. It's not this one. This doesn't lead anywhere. I've been here already. Oh God. DM'd me it? Okay. Thank you, Z. Let's see. Okay. I thought it was that, but I couldn't tell how you get that. Okay. Just go back to the beginning then. Start here. Is it this one? That, up. No, how I... Okay. There. Back to... Z, this is not very helpful. Okay, wait. I got, I guess this. How do I get to the top left? Okay, left, up, left, right, up, break rock. Okay, wait, okay. Left, up, left, right up. Okay, right here. Break rock. Start from the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna... This is left. Left, up, left, right up. What the... I get that you have to be here, but you have to be one tile below. I just don't understand how you get there, that's the thing. I apologize, Z, I'm a dumbass. I appreciate the diagram, I'm just bad. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, wait, that's so free. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Ah, okay. It was right all along. Thank you. Yeah, Yarrow. Thank you, Z. That helps. I recognize the fact that I had to do the final part, but I couldn't understand how to get there, and I was too focused on the wrong thing. Okay. Heavy duty boots. Woo. Um. Okay, this is the end. Let me make sure my line. I mean, I did double, triple, quadruple check already, but Visual, you have U-turn. You just need secret power. No item. Choice Scarf Draco. 3 damage to 180. You have Choice Spin, you have Searching Strikes, of course. A Haunts. Zero App, it's Overheat. 300 to 240. You have Twisted Spoon, Psychic. Okay, I think this should be a... Alright. Okay, thank you for the good lucks. This... I am leading Bijou. I am so nervous. I'm so nervous. Hi, Vito. Alright. It's time. It's time. Please. Okay, if I wipe here, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. This is Sash. This always sees Psychic move. Either Future Sight or Expanding Force fast kill. Well, I'm gonna Mega Evolve and become faster. Bringing down the Sash. If it Expanding Forces or if it Future Sights, it's fine either way. Thank you for the good luck, Izard. And everyone Z. Expanding Force bug accounted for versus Flyers? I have no Flyers on this team, so it should be fine. Anyway, U-turn. Okay. Go into Grimmsnarl. Future Sight. Okay, that just doesn't make a difference. This is always Dazzling Gleam. We go back into Beedrill. U-turn kills.
Wait, are we at now? Well,
No, I think that's right.
it's Future Sight, Hunting, and then Declaim to be an okay.
Should we'll find out very quickly. This should be Pheromosa? Okay, it's fine. Alright, yeah, that was why it was equalized. It didn't matter if it was Future Sight or Expanding Force, because it was going to be Grimmsnarl on the field either way. Mouse! Mouse? Mouse? Please, Mouse. What is your problem, Mouse? My mouse just doesn't work. Mawile fight did do damage, just not much. You missed the ice puzzle. Oh no. Sorry, J-Mash, it took me way too long. Anyway. Okay. This is only close combat, which is very nice. Into Grimmsnarl at full HP. So we can just go into Dragapult. Yeah, only close combat. Okay. What the horse doing? With a choice scarf, I outspeed. And Draco Meteor kills. God, this thing is scary. I should get Aggron in for slow kill. It can set up rocks here as well. We get over Shifu. Okay, did go for a kill, that's fine. Choice Band Starting Strikes kills us through Sash, or Sturdy, whatever. Okay, that looks, the damage looks right. They should get Alakazam in for fast kill. Okay, here's the really scary thing I'm doing for this fight. It should be fine. I'm going to sack Grimmsnarl here, okay? There's nothing, I can't take Expanding Force or Degleam. It's too strong. No rocks. It's way too strong. So, and this Grimmsnarl I don't need. So, this can be Degleam, I'm pretty sure, at this HP. If it doesn't matter, I'm gonna sack it next turn if I do get on switch in on Expanding Force. The scary thing is it's gonna get Trace. Mega Evolve and Trace Prankster. And it has Substitute. Okay. Secret Power does just enough. So this actually doesn't always see kill. It usually sees kill. Like 93% of the time sees kill. Secret Power does 29%, so it should always break sub if it goes for it. Yeah, but this has Prankster right now, which is kind of scary. But yeah, but just kill me. Don't make it complicated. Okay, I just died. 07 Grimmsnarl as your first fight. I didn't. Yeah, not Grimmsnarl. Okay. This was like, that was like a. I probably even got it. Cave of Origin? Yeah, okay. Go to Pult. Okay. Because of the Scarf, I fast kill this with Phantom Force. Now this is where it's slightly scary. I don't know if I don't think it's actually like risky, but this is Prankster. It has Substitute. I think it can go. It has Slow Kill, so I think it will go for Slow Kill on the turn of Intangibility, but I'm not sure. He's gonna use Copycat, bro. Shut up, James. Don't give me a fucking heart attack. Anyway. Okay. Obviously, he'll go for Slow Kill this turn. The question is it gonna go for Substitute this turn? No. Okay, I think the AI makes sense then. Because it had Prankster. Okay, this would be Cloyster. Okay. Because of the pre-damage, this always sees Freeze Dry kill. So, we go to the Roap Haunts to break the Sash. I'm pre-burned so it can't freeze me. The pre-damage is for some fiction of Grimmsnarl lived for like 10 years. Overheat now fast kills this. I am correct, it's Overheat. Yeah. Okay. being clear body pool, having to worry about subs. I'm sorry. I think clear body's better than infiltrator, I'm not gonna lie.
It's just
Horse. Yeah, I should have named the Haunts. Okay, fuck you, Cloister. Alright. Halucha comes in. Pose. That's also an option. Halucha last. So, this thing sees kill with, like, random move right now. Yeah, I just can't switch into random move. It's raw random move right now. It always sees kill. The Haunts can technically win this if it misses Stone Edge twice. Alright? That is the only out. This is the one right before right after you beat the Meteor Falls Gauntlet. I forgot what route it is. 112? Yeah, this is where most people get Arcanine. Right before a Heated Pass or whatever. Anyway, the horse can win this. It just needs 2 random move Stone Edge misses, okay? Yeah, this eye sucks. I have too many. This is like this is its first fight. Okay, it actually came to a fight earlier against some random VR trainer, but that was its first fight since Weather Institute. So, anyway, Hans, if you really, really want this, okay? You're not likely to get this, but if you really want this, I believe in you, okay? But yeah, I can't switch on a random move, so... no luck. Never lucky. 07 Hans. Horse. Honestly, like, it came to a few fights. It was always nice. Flame Body! Respect. Mad respect to the Hans. Alright. Mad respect. Okay, no diss to the Hans. This can't kill me, and I have Psychic, which kills it with Twisted Spoon. And that is Victory Road. That is the game. You seem ready to become a champion. Did you need row up there?
Yeah, you did. That's why I used it.
Row up was the break Cloister Sash. Horse sack into beat U-turn? I guess actually, did I need row up there? Cause yeah, I sack Grimmsnarl. It was always freeze dry, overheat. I always see Hydro Pump kill. I guess, yeah, actually I didn't need a row up there. I have one more row up. That's a good point. I actually didn't think about. I guess you don't need row up there.
We just found the solution really quick and held it in it.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, I have one more row up. I also don't need row up for E4. So, well, I mean, it's a spoiler. I'm not using row up on Meteor Beam. So, I'm at the gates. I can't believe it. Taking a screenshot. Does Saith PB dubs already? I'm not saying anything. You don't know anything. Do the E4 right now? I don't have items, unfortunately. We know which dark type. Okay, I can... Here... First, I'm just gonna save. Okay, of the mons I've put scales into that are obviously coming, it is Obstagoon and Enamorous. Okay, those are the... I guess I did put one scale into Beedrill. I also have put scales into Shifu. I'll be putting that there. and Dragapult. Uh, so, and I've also put scales into Togi U-turn for real. Yeah. But I don't know. Is it the E4 squad based on scales? Uh, no, but to be rank, I put Shifu speed scale already. No 6 scale goalie? Yeah, goalie does not get scaled. I actually was considering scaling. So 6? I mean, maybe. Um, I considered scaling goalie HP for a Deathless Tabletha 2 line, but then I thought goalie HP is a really irrelevant stat, so I just sacked Lycanroc instead. Um, but I can at least say these three are coming. Um, not Rock Dog, yeah. Can you revive Prim and be Prim winner number 87? Yeah. Dude, I actually put a scale into Prim. I think if I had Prim still, it'd probably come. Like, I put 31 into Spatic, but like this is a really good Prim. This would have gone crazy. This Oko's Yveltal of Moonblast with Pixie Plate. I'm pretty sure. Or like maybe it's Specs. Anyway, I remember looking at that calc a while ago. But these three are coming. Yeah, that Prim. I don't think you even need Spadef scale for the thing. Minus 30 Spatak. Yeah, you can do Sydney singles Yveltal with this if a good enough Prim. But yeah. It's obviously dead. Yeah, these three are coming. You can decipher anything you want based on that. Anyway. Grimmsnarl. Thank you for doing one job. Being a dark type and pivoting. Cave of Origin. Pretty lackluster. I know this guy is like a scaled demon if you want to bring him to E4, so I just didn't see a point in preserving it. Hans honestly lived way longer than I expected. This thing came to like 5 fights total. Every single time this came to a fight, it was like, oh, this can kind of do what Ape does, but this line is kind of risky, so I have a horse in case I need to sacrifice something. And it lived all the way here. Hans. This beat the Ferrothorn and Weather Institute, like risking Quick Paw Boom. And it beat something in Winona Gym. It wasn't very helpful, to be honest. But this box has too many fire types. Like you can see, there's Horse here. There's the Charizard. I had Talon sacked already. There's a... I have Infernape. I have Blaziken. I have Chandelure. I have every single good fire type. I have Torkoal just for the defensive fire type. Like every single fire type in the game. Anyway. But yeah. At the gates. Gates. Thank you, J-Mash. Well, you'll see what me and Katie are for him and her this Sunday. I know Squill, you said like, oh, I might need to postpone, but I think doing all of VR in one day probably gets me back on schedule, right? I wonder, I mean, how many E4... So, viable guys that have been champ more than once. Put them like here. Obviously Hoodra. Obviously Urshifu. Dragapult. I guess Golisopod. Togi. Ape has. So has Lopunny. Where's the Chomp? Doing teams with no overlap, right? Yes. Other guys have been. I guess Chandler's been champ multiple times. Mence is. This Mence is E4 viable. Crota, yeah. Thunderous. Because I just got this. Yeah. I guess Exogel's been champ multiple times. Who else has been champ multiple times? Yeah, these are these guys. Honk has been champ. Honk has been champ multiple times. Okay, I'll put Conk over there. I mean, I can tell you I'm not bringing Conk. No offense to Conk. I put the scales into Enamorous already, so this is Enamorous right now, which is pretty good. And this is just natural Thunderous. I got this earlier today. It was just the first rumor route. And I mean it's pretty good. I'm not scaling Volt Switch. Yeah. Lopunny, yeah, Lopunny's right here. What do you mean Lopunny has? Yeah. All these guys have been champ multiple times. I will say also, for the overlap, me and Kitty both have Lopunny, have Shifu, have Holt, have Goalie, have Excadrill, have Toad. Actually, yeah. Quite a bit of overlap. Who's bringing the Shifu? Have you revealed that?
I think so.
Yeah, I can say Katie is bringing the Shifu. So, this Shifu is not coming to E4. This Urshifu is not coming to E4, I can tell you that. It's Water Shifu, it's not even like crazy. Conk for the misdirect. Well, you guys will see. I'm obviously bringing a fighting type. I don't know, I think Shifu's overrated. I think Water Shifu specifically is overrated. Dark Shifu is broken for E4, but Water Shifu doesn't actually do that much. I guess it does Glacia singles. It really does just do Glacia. And kind of does Sydney. You know what, maybe I am... This does like most of Glacia? Here's the thing. I think everyone does Glacia the same exact way every single time, and Urshi does that, so no one thinks about like many other ways to do Glacia. Like, you just need a fighting type. A lot of the time, and you can be Glacia, or just be smart. And both Glacia singles and doubles are such different fights. Like the Trick Room core for doubles versus like the I guess like singles is a very different team. I think a lot of boxes could handle them in different ways. I don't think everyone does Urshifu Glacia because I mean everyone brings Urshifu. But I can say that Urshifu is not coming to this E4. This is a really good Urshifu. I scaled speed. I did scale speed when I got it because I needed it for Space Gauntlet, and I was like, this thing is going to be needed. This thing went really good in VR. This is a really good VR mon. I didn't actually do much before VR though. But yeah, I mean, this guy is coming. I'm sorry. Also, I want to say this for anyone who does Obstacle and Calcs for E4. I don't think Jolly is necessarily better than Adamant. Adamant is kind of nice if you want to hit ranges without holding a boosting item. I think you can kill Lunala through Shadow Shield. Optionals. But, um, yeah, so this guy's coming. Enamorous just is so broke. Like, this thing just needs to come. I need a fairy type. And naturally naughty is just kind of stupid. This thing is really, really good. Speed's very... Yeah, this thing is just broken. This thing enables a lot of stuff. I will also say... Okay, one other thing I don't... Anyone else here is? For all 6 guys I'm bringing, I promise there is new tech. I've watched a lot of E4s, and I've never, at least for one thing for every mod, and a lot of things for some of them, but there is something that's never been done with every single mod, I'm pretty sure. That's like not meaningless. So every single guy has some tech. I promise. We're gonna click U-turn. Yes, Vito will click U-turn. With JMash, I think one of the coolest things in my E4 involves Beedrill, so you'll see. You'll see. You better you will not be dissing Beedrill for that E4. But yeah. I could start doing optionals now. It is 11. I streamed like 5 hours today. So maybe I want to give myself a break. Third one. Me and Katie are doing the back-to-back E4. But it's like, you know, it's nice, it's cute, we're doing it together. And I'm super lucky that she waited for me. But like, to me, I think it's lame to not even try to find something cool. I really love the new guy tradition, but I think people forgot the point of the tradition was to say like, I can do this final challenge my way, in a bit of a different way, and to start forcing new guys and like 5 goats and just doing the same strategies over and over. And I think that I like that tradition of like trying to do actual new things. And so I wanted to make that type of line. And also doing things with Katie together is new in a lot of ways. And it works. I know... Yeah, new starts over new guys. I agree. Also, we're both bringing guys that are very rarely brought. So... The other thing is, I was gonna say something. I think that, there's a lot of innovation still left, for a lot of established Pokemon. Yeah, a bunch of unknown sauce, exactly. I'm going to show off some sauce. I promise. We're both going to show off some cool sauce. I was gonna say, why am I forgetting immediately what I'm trying to say? Oh, okay, I am confident that my box has a riskless E4, but I'm not doing riskless because I want it to be cooler. So we'll see. It isn't particularly risky. I'm not the type of person to take crazy risks, but there is a 1 in 430 risk to wipe, roughly. That's the highest risk of the E4. And that's basically it. There's some like turbo fiction. But that's it. I know it's better than most. Might as well boot up truck now, high 3. Yeah, I couldn't find a way to fix the fiction. Or I guess it's not fiction, really. 430 is not insanely low odds, but... I've seen such worse. Like, a lot of E4s have a lot worse odds than that. And I think it's cool. So I wanted to do it. I think there's, for the E4, there's one 430, and there's one like 1 in 10,000, which I just didn't have the scale to fix. Um, and that's it. That's the only fiction. So I think it's pretty good. That's the other thing I'm quite proud of, actually. Like, there's quite a few cool E4s that are super risky, and they need to be super risky to be quite cool. But I think for the level of risk, I'm quite content. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just yapping. Like JMash, I've seen I saw your second your E4 you wanted to do with your Pidgeot. Like, that's sick. It would be lame if you didn't even try, you know? But yeah. I made it to the gates. Thank you. I beat Vito. I did all of VR today, Suri. VR sacks were Charizard to the Mega Salamence or Mega Swampert. This died to Meteor Beam Starmie. I just did it, and these two died to Vito. So I finally got an excuse to sack Mienshao. I'm so happy. It's 121 Mienshao, guys, but it's not doing anything. You know what's actually crazy? I had to pre-damage the 1 HP still because it could live Meteor Beam from Starmie. But yeah. I should update the deaths. 6, 12, 18, 24, 25. Hello, OBS? Okay. E4, the plan for E4, actually, we were gonna make, me and Kay were gonna make a poster. This Rapidash was, before Jagged, or what the name is? 112, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this killed Cloyster. It's the one right before the Heated Pass or whatever. I got it there. So, it didn't really do much. 112. Thank you. I have infinite fire types. There's these and this and a bunch. 2 PM EST. Me and Katie will make a poster. I'm also, honestly, I hate my Twitch username. I have the perfect ASMR voice. Well, thank you. Community band concert? That's okay. ASMR Nuzlocke. You're very sweet, thank you. I was planning on changing my Twitch username, like, to tomorrow, probably, to just, like, my name, so it won't be confusing, but I'm so tired of typing in chats and people being like, hi, when they're trying to read out my messages. Why are the Mons in the box? Do you have, like, a truck? Wait. I kinda see it. I kinda see it. No, I kinda see it, like, the driving. I put all the E4 viable guys in here. These 3 are coming. I can say that. I put scales to these already for VR and stuff. These have all been champed multiple times. And then this is my box of disappointments. I mean, these are protect guys. And then these are like the random guys. And then these are usually my good mons. I put megas at the top left. Anyway. Oh, I guess Slowbro. I forgot Slowbro's in my party, so I didn't put it in there. We put Amphi in the party. Yeah. Actually, no. Wait, no. I gotta say, fuck Slowbro. Slowbro was the... Okay, nothing... I don't know if Z is still here. Nothing against Slowbro, morally speaking, but every Slowbro E4 is a little bedge. I just don't want to bring Slowbro. Me and Katie both were like, we're not bringing Slowbro. It's too boring. Toxicity's good. It's my only toxic guy. Also, like, this is GMO. So it actually clicks moves.
You complain about it.
I thought it would be ass. Because I Magna pulled for Metagross in Lily Cove. Because I had Virtuous Metagross with Auto Heal Pulse. And I got this. But like, it's my only Toxic Eye. Rotom table? That feels bad. Yeah, I can believe it. I mean, this guy's only good because it's so GMO. Like, it actually outspeeds some things, and it hits really hard. Yeah, Monkey, Metagross in the wild has the same catch rate as legendaries. Or it's Beldum. It can't damage you, but it can die to struggle if you don't heal pulse it back up. So I had Auto with heal pulse. Still do. Which could catch it. You toxic just though, bro. I mean, the thing is also, look at this slow, bro. This is natty. This would go crazy in E4. Alright? But, I don't know. Slowbro is really, really strong. The only thing for me... Okay, the main reason I don't like Slowbro for E4 for me personally is I like the feeling like you're fighting to win against Wallace, and Slowbro just feels like you're clicking slack off. And then you're like, eventually win, like you know you're gonna win. It doesn't feel very climactic. That's for me personally. But I know it's really good. Slowbro likes the sack on Drake a lot easier, because you doesn't beat Wallace. And it's really strong in Drake as well. A lot of guys in this box have been capped. Yeah, that's the main reason I don't like Slowbro. I think Slowbro is just super anticlimactic. That's a good way of describing it. It just doesn't feel losable also. Like, it's not particularly close. Also, this guy's a bum. Not like it's a bad mon, it's come to like 2 fights the whole game. And I just don't like it that much for that reason. I like bringing my goats. Every Swampert I ran to kind of destroyed me. That is fair. I did sack the Swampert earlier today. It's kind of terrible. The only way I was able to beat Swampert in Archie was set up Tailwind after sacking Aerodactyl. So yeah, Mega Swampert skill. First appearance E4 mons are morally okay but spiritually wrong? What do you mean by that, Yaro? Oh, prefer to bring your goats. Yeah. Not a bench shitter. I mean, I think it's fair if your new guy also is a goat, if that makes sense. Like, did something in your run. And, you don't just be like your favorite. Has Arrow been brought yet? Aerodactyl is brought by Gremmy. I sacked Arrow. Yeah, Arrow came to 1 fight and died. I just needed a Tailwind sack, and I couldn't hold Choice Scarf, so it had to be Arrow. Someone liking Grintel's E4 is... I don't know, I think watching a lot of E4s... he's a good player, but like, I think he just had a raw 15% chance to wipe. Just if... I think Gengar clicked the wrong move, and there was nothing he could do. Got fucked on scales, I believe it. I mean, I don't know the context of people's runs, I just really watched the E4s. The Delcatty one, yeah. It's weird because that team looks like it should be like gaming, like completely destroying every single E4 team, but like it was barely possible. Way less healthy than most, especially now. Yeah, I mean, like for like less healthy runs, I mean, everyone should watch Blamo's. Blamo's E4 with like how absurdly destroyed his box was is incredibly funny. Only live ones. So I've... Other ads. Okay, let's pull him up. So here's the sheet. I can make this less. You can see the names. Hear me talking smack. I mean, if you want me to talk smack, I've watched. Watching E-Force has become my thing I do while eating food type thing for the last like 2 weeks or so. Because I'm. Is there ads still going, bro? Maybe when it's done. Oh my god, Katie is a graphic artist. So, yeah, you are. You're so good. What are they good E4s? I think it's over. Okay, I've watched a lot of E4s now. The last 2 weeks or so, E4s have been like the thing I do watch while eating food type thing. Also because I calced mine. So this is why Charlie Kirk was on the street. Yeah, Kirk up white boy, you mean? I am pro sheet. Not like in a virtue singly like we need to be able to show off how cool we are way, but I like that I could plan my E4 and then look at every other E4 to see if anyone has ever done something similar and confirm that my lines are unique. So I'm pro sheet so I can confirm that my lines are unique and cool. That's why. Super egotistical statement, I know, but no, but actually though, I think E4 compilations like is nice to have, just for information purposes even. But there's a lot of good E4s. Yeah, we gotta show off how cool we are. Exactly. I mean, JMash, your E4, like especially the one you ran up after your official one is very good. The Pidgeot side swagger of no guard with Garchomp sweeping Drake doubles is very cool. A lot of the early E4s are quite different. Hard to say how good they are. I think Joe Fairs is quite cool. I think it's the first Ursaluna sweep. Safeties is quite solid. I mean, just go to JMashes on this sheet. Where is JMash? Go to JMash, this link, and then it's the second E4 in this link. If you see the... It's on the sheet. I think Kindle's E4 is like one of the first ones that are super clean and like quite unique for the early E4s. Grabby's is quite good. Gian's is cool. The Empoleon tech on Drake is really cool. Moxie's is fun to watch because he steered too much. Biwimel, everyone should watch Biwimel's E4. This is top 5, probably still. Okay, Magnetex's E4 has no fighting types, but not in a good way. This E4 was so bad, I'm sorry to say. If you want me to diss on someone, I watched this because I was super curious. It's like Victini, new guy, no fighting types, how does it go? And he just steered every single turn of like every fight. It was actually kind of terrible. Like, he clutched up though. It was really hype when he won. Somehow he made Slowbro Wallace clutch, but it was not the greatest cook, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Jax. Yeah. I feel really bad for you, Jax. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you don't hate me for suggesting the earthquake thing as well. I feel really bad. We're talking about E4s. feel really bad. So, yeah, I mean, you'll get it next time, I believe. It was a cool lines overall. Um, cool E4s. Bazos is cool. Like, the Drake is cool, but he had so little enthusiasm when talking about his lines, I couldn't get excited for it. He just, like, sounded depressed the whole time. I'm sorry. Um, cool lines, though. Uh, like... he was like the most. It's just his voice. I know it's just his voice. I believe it, but like he's like trying to gas up Latias, and he gasses up Latias by calling it ass. He's like, oh yeah, Latios is weaker than Latios, which is good. Did anyone defog Crobat to land Will-O-Wisp to PP stall it? I have no idea if anyone's ever done that. Here, the thing is, basically everyone beats Crobat with either Thunderous or Slowbro. Or like baiting Hyper Fang from like Ursaluna. There's not that many ways to be Crobat. Okay, I gotta call, if I want to call anyone else out, Must. Okay, this E4 is still he did Drake doubles, but he just 1-for-1 copied by Windmill strat. Not like any improvisation. It was the exact identical strat, like turn for turn. And the whole time he's like saying, "Oh yeah, Bywindmill lands are so good, right, guys?" And it's like, bro, like come on. And the thing is also, if you've watched okay, for top 5, Bywindmill is one of the top 5 ones. Arc is also top 5. Everyone should watch this E4. This thing's so cool. And at the end of Arc's E4, he's like, bro, I cooked this E4 like 2 months ago, and I was so excited to be the first DSSD, and then some guy does it like 2 weeks before me with the Exodia guys, and like he was mauling at the end of his E4 arc. But and like low-key justified. Yeah. I mean, there's no shame in sending really good lines. Oh, Arc is having a Yoshi right now? I did not know that, sorry, JMash. Or I guess sorry, Arc. But yeah, this E4 is super good. Everyone should watch Arcs. Ordoz is very funny just because it's 4 water types and he likes gassing that up very often. Connors is good. This is a very, very safe E4 in like a good way. Scizor actually does a lot, like destroys Glacia. Cheesemose is fine. Narfs is cool, and then he made a mistake right before his Glacia, so it was actually like really risky. But I think the Mons are cool. No, Scizor actually went hard. Scizor was like 3 kills on Glacier or something. It's really good. This one's really clean. Nathan's really good. Tontai Glacia doubles. Watch this Glacia doubles. This Glacia doubles is really sick. Baron, top 5. Just for the motions. Up there for the best. Just the Wallace is so good. I love Gem, gotta recommend it. It's super super clean overall, I'd say. Well, he made like 1 or 2 mistakes, but very good. Bernie's, yeah, Bernie's also top 5. Watch Bernie's E4. This thing is so sick. Bernie, I think Sri's E4 is just better version of Bernie's E4 in a lot of ways. I don't know if Sri's still here. But Sri's E4 is just a riskless and cleaner, and I think, in my humble opinion, slightly cooler way to do Bernie's E4 with like this sweeping. Yeah. Bat's E4 is super cool as well. Like these guys coming to the E4 should not work. It's also it's not on Burden, it's Limber Halucha. And yet it works. I mean, Guts Heracross is so stupid. That's some bullshit. Yeah, Bats is really good. Bats is kind of risky. Bats risked 3 crits, but like he knew about it. He was like, I'm willing to risk the crits because he thought the team was cool. So like I respect that a lot. And the strategies are really novel. It's really Halucha destroying the game and like a lot of cool stuff. The Drake singles is really cool, especially. Crunch is just really clean. This one's really clean. Ben's is really, really... This one's so bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. This was undercooked, but like in a funny way. Ben's was entertaining. He made a very bad mistake on Phoebe doubles in planning and like had like a 95% chance to wipe. Like 90%, just got completely lucky. Kick-Asses is really cool. I like this E4. It's like... Okay, I think I was made on this rant earlier. People don't explore doing things with different mons, even if they have similar roles. Kick-Asses E4 is pretty similar to like a lot of other E4s in terms of raw strategy, but it's just doing it with different mons in like a really, I think interesting way. I like it. Miku's just is really, really clean. I think this one's cool. This one's actually cinema. Miku's E4 is cinema. The Wallace, during the Wallace, he just sang My Way and like made it funny. This thing is just Ursuluna taking 20. ZZ4 is great. Shout out Z. No, there's a lot of good E4s. Yeah, Miku's a good entertainer. But like for E4s to watch that are like really good and entertaining and like high quality lines, Sri definitely. I mean Will, I love Will, but his E4 is super just solid generic. Sri's really good. Bats is fun. But not super clean, like riskless. Oh, V-Colt. V-Colt E4 is really cool. Everyone should watch V-Colt E4. That's number 2. MLO's E4 is so god-ass. This E4, dude, okay. I'm bringing Obstagoon, right? And I was like, oh, I wonder how other people use Obstagoon for their E4s. And this shit is the worst way to use Obstagoon I've ever seen. I'm sorry. This E4 is so ass. The Frostlass is dog shit. When your line is literally like, okay, the way we win is if Scuda misses the range, and like going in, raw 25% chance to wipe, no counterplay, just hope that Scuda misses the range against Obstagoon. It's like, I don't know. I was like hoping for some like inspiration for Obstagoon to do something interesting, but nope, it was just hope for the best. And this Frostlash just frauded its way to victory. But yeah, no. Josh Dosar, amazing E4, super clean. Ludicolo did more than Beedrill. Really, really good mon. Yeah, Bernie's. Kaya's is really fun to watch. I don't know, there's a lot of good ones. There's so many good, like, people are really good at the game. There's a lot of history and feeling. It makes sense. But for the really cool lines, there aren't that many that are like super divergent unique. Final Mill's big. Arc. Hers is really good. I think V-Colts is really good. Bernie's is really good. Yeah, I think V-Colts, Bernie, Sri, are really good. Arc. And like Bywin Mill, those ones. There's like some fun ones. Josh Joestar's is really, really good. It's just riskless deathless. Like, how do you do that? Anyway. And also, okay, by the way, you gotta watch the one from both of us this Sunday. That's gonna be, in my opinion, I think it's of that caliber. I think it's around there. Especially because it's back-to-back. In my opinion. I'm very biased, of course, but I think our E4s are on that caliber. Anyways, I should stop ranting. It's 11:30. Just talking. W Yap, thank you, JMash. I love yapping. I like this game too much. High quality yap. I love too much. Of course, at least, I mean, I've watched too much. Least I could do. There's like a lot of hype moments. I can give like for example, Stefan's here. He risked on Glacial Singles 1 in 40 for rocks to go up, which is what the turn 1 rocks is, and it happened. And he was like, he had to have a coin flip to wipe, and he got lucky. That was cinema. Not the type of line I would run, but it was really cool watching. I do think the one thing is what I've also learned is Dark Shifu for the E4 is kind of it's really it does the same thing every time. It just destroys Phoebe and Sydney and Glacia. It's a little too strong for the E4, which makes it a little less interesting. But still a great mod. Buy Windmills is still really cool, for example. Anyway. On for too wrong. Four. Alright. I mean, if you want to make a memorable E4, I think it's... Okay, the easiest way is don't bring Shifu, don't bring Sneasler. There you go. That's a memorable E4 already. That's like 5 E4s. That's your easy E4. Be memorable. But it's like creativity. I think Dark Shifu is already super centralizing. So using other mons for new strats I think is the biggest thing. There's a lot of Lysopon Poplio. I think Slowbro is just Slowbro is a little anticlimactic, that's all. Slowbro is just really anticlimactic. Bennett has sauce. Bennett I've heard is really cool, but has not been used. I think Chandelier has more sauce. It's been brought twice. I think Chandelier has some great sauce. Okoing Calyrex with charcoal is insane calc. Blaziken, I think Beware has lots of sauce. I think Conkeldurr and Beware both have lots of good stuff. Walreign's always cool. I don't know, there's lots of guys. Yeah, Arrow probably. Anyways, I think that's enough. Oh yeah, Commu Z4. I watched that, but I don't remember really much from it. Oh, new game for us E4s? Watch Sree's. Sree's E4s. Sree knows how to cook. Sree's really, really good. Sree is so good. Sree's E4 and Wings New Game Plus. Both of those. Sree's New Game Plus and Wings New Game Plus are both really good. Salazzle and Regigigas. Was Regigigas a sleep bot with Salazzle? I haven't watched that. He was sleep beginning to the end. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sure it's a good sleep bot. Anyways, I think that's enough. My long yap. Actually, J-Mash, having done all this before, do you think doing all the optionals in 2 days is very reasonable? Knowing my E4? Because I kind of want to do that. Yeah. Begonia man. Hi. I'm just gonna go in. Time for the E4, guys. Only Amphi. No, okay. Anyway. Wait, actually, what happens? Okay, I've never... What happens if you go into the double and don't have only one mon? Yeah, I see that if it allows you to do that. Pause for... No, obviously it's not serious. I'm just curious. I was wondering if you could enter the fight. Katie won that? True. Truck. Yeah. No, I'm not actually gonna Anyways. I will raid. I guess I'm assuming Narth is live because he's always live. No. Maybe research. Anyway. Make Katie wait another 5 months. I'm not doing that to her again. Anymore. She needs to run all her optionals as well. But she has them all planned. Anyways. Or divorce gaming, holy. Anyways. Oh yeah, thanks for I got the gates. Very happy. Alright. See you guys. See you Sunday. Watch Sunday. Sunday at 2 p.m. EST. Go at Katie's stream for the E4. See you guys.